What up YouTube, Amysbro here. For this video I thought we would talk about you and your YouTube channel. Why I want to talk to you about that? Because I'm going to ask you a question that is very important, and I want you to legitimately think about this, because it's not a question easily answered, especially if you're a person just starting out in your first year. The question is, what is the mission statement for your channel? What is the one message you would want to get across through all your videos on this website? The other thing I want you to think about is what are the types of things that interest you as far as when you make your videos. So, do you sit down and you think, well, I'd like to do some wacky skits today and put that up on YouTube? Do you think, well, I would like to talk about this game that I've been playing because very few people may know about it? Do you sit there and think to yourself, you know, there's an issue that happened in professional wrestling, I want to talk about that? What is your main focus? Do you know what I'm saying? As of November, I have been on YouTube as a content creator for 5 years, but this channel has been created since May 24th, 2007. So, in 13 days from now, 12 by the time most of you see this channel will be 7 years old. Now think about that. I have seen a lot of changes to YouTube, and I have not been one to bitch about them usually. May have pointed them out, but I don't usually bitch about them. I let other people do that. They usually will bitch for about 6 months that the changes are. Then when the new changes come around, they're like, well, wait a minute, I haven't got used to the old ones. Well, you sat there and bitched about them for 6 months. And people do this. It's hysterical, to be honest. But what is the mission statement of this channel? Well, the mission statement of this channel is to educate and inform you, the viewing public, about different animes that you can watch through Crunchyroll, and you can also purchase through Amazon or various other websites, or stream them through Netflix, since most people don't want to buy them anymore. I'm not one of those people, thank God. But that's the goal from this point forward. Now, it took us 5 years, almost 5 years to get here. But you see, the thing of it is you have to be willing to say, this is what I want to do with the channel. This is what I want the message to be with people. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be verbal. If you're a musician, you can, obviously, if you want to get your music out there, your own music, because YouTube has this thing about copyrights now, then of course you want to show people that. You want to show them your love and your passion for music. I have a friend who is, I believe, in an orchestra. She's a violinist, and she apparently has a YouTube channel, and I want to see her do, you know, to play it once or twice, because I never have gotten to hear her. Her name's Tiffany. And, you know, that's the big thing. What do you want to get out of your YouTube channel? And you might say, well, I just want to use it to watch other people's YouTube videos and comment and rate them or whatever. That's fine. But then I ask you this question. Do you have a passion for something? Because if you have this passion for, say, I don't know, a certain anime series, You could talk about different things that made you so strongly, passionate for it. You could talk about why you don't like this one. You could turn it on a discussion channel. If you're someone that likes music like I do, which is another thing I like, then you could do a channel based around the genre of music you listen to. Be it 80s pop, be it 90s music, be it the old days of the 70s, be it the Japanese and Korean scene. Which brings me to, by the way, there's another thing we might be doing with this channel in the future, which I'm going to get to in a bit. Do you see what I'm getting at, though? We all have a passion for something. But sometimes I think people switch it up so much, and I'm guilty of this too. People switch up what they want to do with the channel so much. You know what ends up happening? The message gets lost, and the people that were loyal to them from the beginning, or even the people that started watching them, they go bye-bye. They leave. Shows you how loyalty doesn't exactly work on this website sometimes. The people that you thought were your friends can up in turn leave you. And the people that you didn't know could be your friends, they turn out to be the most loyal. You see how it works? That's the other thing. When you think about your mission statement, think about the people you want to meet. Think about this also. How big do you really want to get on this website? I said this in one of my more recent videos. I'm not worried about how big I get, because I don't want to be big on YouTube. I don't want to have 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers and end up with people that just like me for one goddamn thing when there's so many different facets to me. People look at the fact that, oh look, he does anime reviews. So they may think that's the only thing I do. Boy, you people are going to be in for a shock when you see a video and I'm talking about something else. Do you see what I'm saying though? Your mission statement should be able to attract a broad audience, not just one group of people. You can say that because of the fact that my channel is becoming an anime review channel, I'm going to mainly get the people who watch those animes and find out what I have to say about them. That's true. But I'm also doing the other videos where I talk about other things, like the video about Jim Ross doing play-by-play for a boxing match in the near future. You see, that interested me also because Jim Ross is one of my favorite commentators from professional wrestling. There's other topics we're going to discuss on this page, and I'm not afraid to put them in with everything else, especially considering a lot of the anime series I'm doing are going to be bloody long, like at least 4 to 6 days sometimes, maybe longer, maybe 8, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know how long it's going to take. So the other videos you see when I do the fill in the blanks, of course I'm going to be talking about other things other than just the reviews. I have to, otherwise I'm going to get completely bored of doing this. You know, this isn't just an anime review channel. This is a anime review variety channel. We talk about a lot of different things, and sometimes I may put my foot in my mouth. But you see, it took me 5 years to realize what I wanted to do with it. And I'm doing it. And I'm more or less happy with it. There are some things I'm not. It has nothing to do with you guys, though. It has to do with other things. And I just want you people to be happy watching the videos because I'm happy enough to make them for you. Legitimately. I enjoy doing these videos. I don't care how fucking random the topic is. I don't care. Sometimes reviews may be kind of but it's because sometimes animes are kind of like in the middle for me, so I can't really get enthusiastic or pissed off about it. You know what I'm saying? But there's things that need to be done to this channel to help it really become what I want to do. One of those things is going to be coming back potentially. I don't know when I'm going to start it. Maybe I'll start it after my birthday. Maybe I'll start sometime in the summer. Or start back up. For those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about, last year I started, was it last year or the year before that? That was one or two. On my other YouTube account, which has basically been dead now, I did a program, or a recap show, of a music news program that airs on the NHK World Network. Excuse me, on Sunday nights here in the States at 7:30 when we're in daylight savings time, 6:30 when we're not, if that makes any sense. And that may be coming back to the channel. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do it for certain, but it may be coming back to the channel at some point. Because you see, it's no secret, Japanese music has become one of my loves and my passions, just like anime has. You're also going to eventually start seeing, as I mentioned last night, a lot of J-drama reviews and K-drama reviews. Yes, Korean dramas. The reason for this is because I'm going to show you a diversity of stuff at this point when it comes to the Asian medias. We're getting to C-pop eventually, Chinese pop, maybe. One step at a time, kids. But we're also going to be talking about, like I said, the other topics. Some of them are just random and goofy as all hell, and some are a bit more serious at times. I'm trying to keep the serious stuff to a minimum, though. Don't want to bore you with that. I want you to have fun on this page. So, with that being said, I'm going to ask you this question. What is your mission statement for your YouTube channel? And also, my big question for you is, how big do you want to see yourself in, we'll say, the next 3 years? Because you see, I can already tell you my answer to that. I'm not worried about that. I think sometimes people worry too much about that. And in doing so, they put so much planning into their channel, it legitimately becomes more robotic than it does fun. There's nothing wrong with planning, but don't take all the fun out of it. That's my one thing I want to tell everybody. I don't care if you're a new person or if you're an old person to my page. That's the one thing I want you to know. Make sure whatever you're going to do on this chat, on this website, you're having fun with it. Don't overplan it. Don't make it so scripted that you just can't have fun with it anymore. Because the one thing I don't want to see from people is you get frustrated because your page isn't growing the way you want it to. It's going to take time if you really want it to. It's going to. it took me 5 years to get between 510 513 subscribers. 5 goddamn years. It might take me another 5 years to get another 500. But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about entertaining and informing you guys of the things that interest me. And in turn, I hope they interest you. I hope you all have a good evening, and I might do another video if I can go pop my ears in a minute. Y'all have a good night, though. Bye-bye.